Today's prisoners are tomorrow's neighbors, so corrections should probably be the most important piece of the incarceration pie. Unfortunately, it is not. We are, however, really good at punishment. America has about 4% of the world's people and about 25% of the world's incarcerated people. We have the highest incarceration rate in the world. Over the last 30 years, that number has skyrocketed, increasing over 400%. 41% of American juveniles and young adults have been arrested by the time they turn 23. Children as young as 13 years old have been sentenced to die in prison. And our prisons violate international standards. Solitary confinement increases instability and violence in inmates and is considered by international law to be torture. But
mass incarceration makes our country worse off, and we need to do something about it.
I think the film is extraordinary. I think it to give impact to the public, for the public to know how these sentences are affecting the community.
There's more federal incarcerations for drug offenses than there are for homicide, aggravated assault, kidnapping, robbery, weapons, immigration, arson, sex offenses, extortion, bribery, etc., combined. How did that happen?
I think there was a lot of fear.
Public enemy number one in the United States is drug abuse. In order to fight and defeat this enemy, it is necessary to wage a new all-out offensive.
Drugs are menacing our society.
Yeah.
Carlos badly needs the help of a second earner at home. She works 2 8-hour shifts a day, one at a local army post and another at Applebee's. 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. And when young Nikel's asthma acts up, she loses income to stay home.
Oh, thank you.
So far, the boys are too young to understand where Nick has been.
Cutie. Nicholas, where's your dad been?
Nick.
Where's your dad been? Where's he been?
At the mall.
Your dad's at the mall?
Yes.
Has he been at the mall for a long time?
Yes.
Is he buying something for you?
Yes.
So, he wants to know where his dad at, and I have to, make up little fables. Your dad went to the store. I would never tell him, that he's in jail or in prison or nothing like that.
First, we need smarter sentencing laws, end mandatory minimums, and transform the way we treat people who enter the criminal justice system. Instead of just prisons and jails, cost-effective alternatives to incarceration, like job training and mental health and drug treatment programs. Second, stop the militarized policing and end discriminatory policing practices such as stop and frisk and broken windows that target communities of color. Third, stop building new jails, close some existing ones. States are spending more and more on prisons while cutting funding for schools. That's nuts. Finally, we need to ban the box. Stop asking on job applications whether you've ever been convicted of a felony. Already, dozens of states, cities, and counties have passed bills demanding that employers consider what you can do in the future, not what you might have done in the past. Instead of locking people up unjustly and then locking them out of the economy for the rest of their lives, we need to stop wasting human talent and start opening doors of opportunity to everyone.